Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hopping on here today to talk about things that you can do to try to find your voice and really to speak up. Now, here's where this video has taken root. Tomorrow, I know it's happening in Missouri, and I actually think it's all across the country. There will be a group of high school students that have chosen to step out of their high school to speak their voice, to come together and speak about something that's on their mind. Now, please know that this video is not about the topic that they are going to be speaking about. This video is about finding your voice and speaking up. And I have to say that I am so proud of some of the high school students that are doing this. Now, let me give a little caveat. I do believe that the law of averages will tell us that many high school students will just be walking out just because it's a free day or a free hour or something like that. Those are the ones that I am not proud of. I'm proud of the ones that have done their due diligence and have thoughts that they've really put together that they want to speak about. So, having said that, know that I'm not picking a side one way or the other. I'm just strictly speaking about how proud I am when people decide to find out what they're passionate about, find their voice, and they speak up. So many times, myself included, we work to please others. Perhaps we know that we want to always be that peacekeeper, because people who keep the peace don't have much conflict in their life. Or we just want to follow the norm. We want to fit in. And that kind of behavior, the more that we do this over and over, try to keep the peace, fit in, go with the flow, we really forget who we are, and we lose our voice. And now let me say that so many times we will say we have to find our voice. I've said it dozens of times. But really, truth be told, that voice has always been down there. As soon as we can form thoughts and beliefs about something, that voice has always been down there. So it's really something that's misquoted as saying find your voice, because it's not anything new that's there, but it's getting that voice to come back out. So with that being said, I want to share with you my 7 things. Hey, Hillary and David and Lauren, thanks for watching. I want to share with you my 7 things that I've just come up with that I think are really important when you are trying to find your voice, or there's something inside of you that's like, you know I should say something, but I'm too afraid. So hopefully you can follow along. So I think the very first thing, number 1, when you are trying to find that voice that's really been down there the whole time, is to remember, hey Hillary, remember that if you start to value your uniqueness, who you are, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I touch on this subject just about every single video I do, because it's so important to me to make sure people understand that they are valuable, they are worthy, they are needed in this world. So find your value, find your gifts, find your talents. What are you extra knowledgeable about? What are you compassionate about? Are you shy? Are you quirky? Are you outgoing? Value who you are. Don't make excuses for who you are, and know that everybody can refine themselves. You're not perfect, but value that, and that's the first step in finding your voice back. Okay? Number 2, as you embrace the value of who you are, ask yourself, why are things important to me? Why are things important to me? Don't just say because, or, well, my mom and dad think that way, or, that's just what my family believes in. Don't do that. Really, really think, why is it important to you? And that's what I'm talking about when I said there will be some students who choose to walk out tomorrow that they don't know what they believe in, because they haven't asked themselves long enough or hard enough, why do they believe in some things? So ask yourself, why do you hold that belief so very dear to you? Why are you so passionate about it? Okay, so if you know that, that's going to help you speak out. So that's number 2. Number 3, embrace your voice. Start to picture it as a building that you're layering bricks upon bricks upon bricks upon bricks. And a brick building is going to be so much more resilient than a straw building. Not that they even make those anymore. But if you start to embrace your voice and know that it's meaningful, and you truly believe something, you've done your due diligence, you know why you believe it, then you're going to be a solid, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so number 4 is remember that remaining quiet or remaining silent, well, that's a form of validation as well. So you can stay quiet about something, and that's you sort of giving your permission that maybe the other side's right. And I don't mean to say right or wrong, but staying quiet validates the other side, if you will. So speak out, speak up. Number 5, I love this one because this is so true. If you feel like you are not capable enough to speak up, you're nervous, you start to feel like you're an imposter, like who are people going to think that I am, like I really have something to say. The minute you start to feel that way, that's a good sign, because research has shown that the imposter syndrome, and that's what it is, and I've had it so many times. I've got so many scary things on the horizon that I'm working on right now, and I feel this imposter syndrome all the time. But I've had many people, authoritative figures, tell me, and research has proven that as we get closer to something that we should do, the wiser we get, the imposter syndrome rears its ugly head, and that's the time. Okay, sorry about that. So if the imposter syndrome has been on your tail, then it's time to move. Okay, number 6 on things to do when you are trying to find your voice and you're ready to speak up. Number 6 is to remember that the right words can really be incredibly healing. If you say the right words, if you speak up about the right things, it can actually bring people together. So remaining quiet could work against that. So speak up. That's your chance to bring people together. And then number 7, I think that you can't have number 7 without having 1 through 6 first. So number 7 is be willing to listen just as much as you want people to listen to you. Sort of like the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, except this is be willing to listen to others as you would have them listen to you. I want to leave you with this quote. I just thought it was very apropos in this case. So I'll read it twice because sometimes it can get a little bit confusing unless you read it twice. So here goes. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. So I'll say it again. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. So be wise. Know what your passion is about. Know what that voice means to you and why. So all of you students that are stepping out tomorrow, know why. My phone just rang. So know why you're stepping out tomorrow. Don't just step out to have a free day off. So guys, tell your truth. You can't go wrong by telling your truth. If you got any value out of this, certainly share it with somebody. If you've got a high school student who is stepping out tomorrow, or maybe their school's not allowing them to, and I don't have an opinion on that one way or the other for this video, share this with them. Maybe this is exactly what they need to listen to or to watch. Again, you can visit my website, lynnschrader.com. I've got lots and lots more videos on there. Different topics, sort of the same thread that runs through many of them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about those interruptions. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and obviously I didn't. All right, guys, have a great day. And again, thank you for watching, and share my video if you'd like to. Always, always in the business of paying it forward. I've kept quiet and didn't know my voice for years and years, and I don't want people to do that. I want them to not compromise, have a voice, speak up for what they believe in. Okay, guys, have a good afternoon.